So in this video, I'm going to share the 3 secrets to losing weight, or the 3 reasons why you keep putting weight back on again. So let's dive in. So the first reason why people don't lose weight is they misdiagnose the problem. So diagnostic is the big problem when it comes to losing weight. So the reason I say that is because in a human body, there are so many different areas which need to look at rather than just one. So for example, if I create this little human being and imagine this is you, this is your mind and this is your body. Now, mind and body are strongly connected with each other. Now, most of the people, they have an approach in these 2 areas which directly relate to your body. One is nutrition and other is workout. Okay? Now, these 2 areas, they directly connect with your body, but there are so many other areas in your mind where people forget to pay attention to. For example, your old identity, your emotional scarring from your past. Another area could be your habits. Another area could be anxiety or depression, right? So what people do is they misdiagnose the problem because they look at a very tunnel vision. They just look at one area, and even that area is not where the problem is. So they keep drilling down in the wrong areas. So by looking at all of these areas is the key, and then diagnosing yourselves correctly is the key. So you go in the right direction in order to see results. Okay. Now the second area where people go wrong is the approach. Okay, approach. Now, what I mean by approach is that they do things which they're not supposed to do, basically. So when it comes to nutrition, they'll be on fat-burning pills, and they will have laser treatment done to sort of lose weight or whatever. They would have shake diets. They would have different diets trying out. They would go on starvation. So when it comes to nutrition, their approach is wrong. Even counting calories is wrong, in my opinion, because it's not a permanent solution. It's not a lifestyle. You can't do it for the rest of your life. So they have the wrong approach. And when it comes to workout, they also have a very wrong approach. And the reason I'm different from other people is because other people will tell you that in order to lose weight, you need to eat less and work out more. This is what they will tell you. But actually, it's the opposite to what most of you should be doing, because you and I, we both know that most of you are not overweight because you're eating too much. You are overweight is because your body is not healing correctly, you're not sleeping properly, you have some issues relating to your mind, you know, some past trauma, depression, anxiety, you're on medication, you know, there could be many things, so it's nothing to do with eating too much most of the times, and you should know it from your personal example that, you're not eating too much. So what they say is eat less and work out more. Now, if your body is already breaking down, if you already have lower back pain, if you already have your feet hurting, it's not a good idea to pressure or damage your body even more, right? So what I do is I ask you to do the opposite. So I ask you to eat more food, which is high on nutrition, so you get the most nutrients out of it, and rest more. So your body can repair and recover, because a human body is always dying to come to its original form, which is being slim, smart, and strong. Okay, so having the wrong approach is really taking you in circles. Okay, so fixing the approach is another thing you've got to do. Now, the third thing we need to do is to find the right motivation. Many people don't have motivation. So what I mean by motivation, there is a driving force behind anything we want to do in life. So in my opinion, there are 3 driving forces to anything you want to do. 2 of them, they don't work, but the one that I'm going to talk about at the end really does work. And I will also tell you how to get that driving force into your life so you're able to do all of that and finally lose weight permanently. So the first thing that sort of motivates you to do something is a commitment. Okay, so commitment can come from you committing to a gym membership, you going into some sort of doing some sort of challenge with your friends, you know, you hiring a personal trainer, you know, doing some sort of coaching program, that's commitment. Now, the reason I don't like commitment is because it only works as long as you're committed for. For example, as soon as the personal training sessions expire, you're going back to square one. As soon as the challenge is expired, you go back to square one. And many of you know that you have gym memberships, but you are still not able to go to gym. You have commitment, but you're still not able to see permanent results. So in my opinion, commitment doesn't work in a long run. Now, the second motivating force can be fear. This could be a fear of losing something. So let's say if your doctor tells you you only have, you know, like, I don't know, if doctor warns you and tells you that you must lose weight, that's the fear. So you would sort of go into gym, you start eating healthy, and you sort of transform your life. Or if you are pre-diabetic, or if you think that your pains are really going beyond the limits now. So then fear will really jump in and really help you to do something about losing weight. But the reason I don't like fear as a motivating factor, because as soon as the fear disappears, you will go back to your old ways. So for example, if you're pre-diabetic today, yes, you would be motivated, but as soon as you're not pre-diabetic anymore, the fear is gone, and then you go back to your old ways. So that's why I don't think fear is also a realistic pathway. So what is the realistic pathway? So the thing that really motivates you for a lifetime and can really keep you going is love. Love. So you need to fall in love with the game. You need to fall in love with the whole process. If you don't have love for this, eating healthy, working out, living a good lifestyle, then you won't be able to survive for a long run. And where does the love come from? Where does the love come from? So in my opinion, love comes from two areas. One is seeing results. Seeing results. So you need to see results in order to fall in love with the process. And the results will come if you diagnose yourselves correctly and if you have the right approach. If you have the right approach, then obviously you'll start to see results. So that will help you to fall in love with the process. And the other thing that can help you to fall in love is to understanding the value of health. Understanding the value. Many people don't understand the value of health because we are too busy going after buying our next house or the second house or the third house, too busy, you know, with our relationships, too busy with nurturing other people. We don't nurture ourselves. So understanding the value of health so you can provide yourselves more and you can do more for other people too. And this comes with time. And this requires a bit of a mindset work, which I do in my program anyway. So what our goal needs to be is to do this with love. And have you seen those people? They're crazy about gym. They're crazy about eating healthy. You know, I used to think those people were crazy. Like, you know, what's going on? You know, they're always, you know, so much worried about their health, and they're already strong, but they keep thinking about that. That's all coming from love, and that will last you a lifetime. So our goal is to fall in love with the process. And how we do that, as I said, to see results. So what I'm offering here is, if you want to lose weight permanently, we can jump on a free conversation, on a free phone call. All you have to do is fill in the application form below, and we can diagnose you correctly. We can find the right approach and even help you to fall in love with the whole process, so you stop going in circles and finally see results. Now, because I work only by myself, I'm the only person in my company, I have limited spots on my calendar. I can't really fit everybody in, so it's first come, first serve. Because this one-to-one conversation, it takes time. So if you're serious about this, fill in the application below, book yourselves in the calendar, and hopefully we'll be able to jump on a phone call, and hopefully we'll be able to move you forward in the right direction.